Hello everyone, welcome once again to the Smoothie Criminals. I am Josh Moore, I'm here with Ian Walmart.
Hello, it's me.
I'm here with Tanisha Ford.
Hey.
And I'm here with Jeff Alianak.
Hello.
Hello, Jeff! Okay, so, let's never do that again. Got more smoothies for you. Happy Super Smash Brothers Day, right?
Yeah.
I think the...
Smash is
I'm
out.
sure everyone watching this
Yeah.
podcast is both a fan of Super Smash Bros. And smoothies, so I think that
And Tanisha already has her DS out, probably going to play it for the rest of the podcast.
Did anyone...
so.
Did anyone
have the demo.
No one has Super Smash here,
No.
did they?
I have the
No, I
demo.
didn't pick it up.
What are we all waiting for?
well, we're
Yeah.
doing this podcast right now, so
like-
let's maybe do that.
It's like the only game that's come out in 2014 that's worth playing, and no one here has it. Anyways, let's make a smoothie. We're gonna roll dice too.
Well, are you going to explain the concept here behind the
Do I
dice?
have to? Okay, we have a bowl of ingredients, but we're not sure what is going to go into the smoothie. We're going to roll a dice to determine what our smoothie is going to consist of. Jeff is our dice master today.
He's the DM.
The DM, very good.
I'm the DM of this smoothie.
All right, so he's rolling. We have a list of ingredients. An 8, so an orange is going in this smoothie. So I'll start peeling that.
Sweet.
And then let's go again. A 10. There's no 10. An 8. An orange again. 7. The Asian. Or no, a
No,
plum.
the
Sorry.
The plum that you thought was a peach.
Now this is kind of all about our show. Do I need to peel this to put it in the smoothie? Do I need to cut it at all? There's no pit in what is it, a plum?
Plum?
Oh wow, this is going really
There's
well.
no pit, right?
I don't... you want to find out? Let's just
I
put
don't
it in and
think
find
anyone's
out.
actually
I'm pretty
know.
sure
Yeah,
there
in a
is.
plum.
Oh,
Sorry.
in a plum?
I think what's amazing is that none of us really
Actually,
know.
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
I think there might be. No, you should check.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I think
Cut it in
there
half.
is. I think we
Just
should
stab it.
probably. If you guys have any tips on how to prepare plums, please
I'm pretty sure there
email
is.
us in because we actually don't know what a plum really is.
Hit us up on Twitter,
There's either
Facebook.
a pit or this is a very.
Dense piece of fruit.
Yes, exactly.
So they're now preparing the orange and the plum here, and the last ingredient is going to be the pineapple.
Oh,
So-
that's rough. I don't like pineapples.
Orange,
You
plum,
like
pineapple.
pineapple?
What is wrong with you? They're delicious.
Pineapples are gross.
You're gross.
I know.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone describe them that way. I think my dad describes pineapples as the candy of the fruit.
Well, your dad is
It's
wrong.
right.
The candy of fruit.
The candy of fruit?
It's a strong flavor. It's not like I wouldn't consider it like candy.
Yeah, I just don't like the flavor. Like this.
I would
the
argue
flavor's a
maybe
bit
the
too strong
candy
for me.
of fruit is grapes.
So you're gonna really like.
I think the
I'm
candy
gonna love
of
this
fruit
movie.
is
Are we gonna be able to cut
berries,
that?
if anything.
Frozen.
Do we just need one plum or should we have 2 plums in there?
Well, what are we gonna do with the other half? Like, no, none of us
I
can
didn't
eat
ask
it.
if we want one half or... I'm putting 1 full plum in 2 halves. You see...
Should we say that there was a pit inside the plum?
Yeah,
Should we
yeah.
say that?
We should.
So we found out. We have discovered.
So quick tip. So this is our first quick tip of the episode. Quick tip. Plums have pits.
This is like the smoothie show for people who don't eat fruit.
Yeah,
You're
who
like,
don't-
what's a plum? Do you have a pit?
Is
you don't know what a
it
plum is.
sad?
I know
I
apples
just like
have seeds. I know that.
because I guess a lot of the listeners haven't actually seen us. We are actually all full-grown adults, and we
I wouldn't know full grown.
And I'd say
we have no idea what a plum is.
every single one of us is thoroughly unhealthy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm not that unhealthy.
Does
I was
it-
at the gym today.
Okay.
She's been to the gym 3 times and she's
Shut
already
up,
playing the
it
health
wasn't-
card on us.
You only
I'm
signed up for the
way-
gym to get the bag.
No, yeah, that was true.
That is
But then
absolutely
I
true.
then I did sign up for a personal trainer and I did go.
Okay.
What is it about the
Every
Good Life bag that made you sign up for a gym? Because you could get
Honestly,
you could
I
have got a
just-
duffel bag somewhere
I
else.
just had a duffel bag.
Yeah.
That was a good size. I didn't have to like go to a store full of like, duffel bag store douchebags.
Is
Where am I gonna go to,
is
like-
that a stereotype that duffel bag stores are
Do you
like
see
staffed
the
by?
people on the subway that carry duffel bags though? Like,
They just look like.
I just like to say Josh is
40
now
people.
going for the second slice of pineapple here.
So it's gonna
he's
be
not going.
overwhelming.
It's going to be pretty strong on the pineapple.
Maybe I'll
keep
chill.
I
on
think
the
maybe
pineapple.
yeah. I think maybe we should chill on the pineapple. I
Should I
think
do another
I
plum?
think this is a good ratio here if we also put the orange in. So we've
this
got
orange is fighting.
we've got 1 large slice of pineapple. We have a full size pineapple here that we've peeled or cut or done whatever is involved in that. And we're also putting in the orange, which is still being peeled.
Yep. really
And
slowly.
we've got some frozen yogurt, or otherwise known as froyo, I believe. Is that the correct
Frogo
term?
Yo-Yo.
That
Frogo.
is-
I was thinking about this on the way here with Smash coming out. Has 2014 been one of the worst years ever for these big release like video game titles? Because I was trying to think of what came out, and it's not really all that pretty. I guess like Titanfall came out, which wasn't. It kind of came and went pretty quickly. Destiny was pretty big.
To be fair, this is like basically the first major year of a new console generation, so I don't
But
know.
has even like I know first years of consoles are often pretty light title wise, but I don't think they're usually this light either.
I think part of it might be also that people have gotten used to ignoring the Call of Duties and those repetitive titles. Like, people would talk about them more before, and I feel like nowadays, like, the new sports game and the new Call of Duty and stuff,
definitely
it's like not even in your mind.
Madden used to be huge.
Well, still, it still makes like a crap load of money.
But I feel like Madden used to be a bigger thing than it is now. Like, it used to be a cultural touchstone almost, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Maybe the reason it's not as big anymore is that they haven't made a good one in like
Probably
9 years now, I think.
Yeah.
What came out, like, Tanisha, you got Transistor, right?
Yeah,
And
loved it.
I played Bastion and I loved it, so I'm sure
Jeff played
Transistor's great. Did you play Transistor too?
Transistor's a really good game, yeah.
The new Tim Schafer game looked awesome. Broken Age
I
looked
haven't started playing it
amazing.
yet, but I do have it.
I just like to note for the listeners here,
I stole a piece of orange.
Tanisha has stolen a piece of orange here.
So we're not going to eat the full orange experience here.
So, for those who are following along with the recipe at home, that's 1 peach, 1 large slice of pineapple, and then an orange missing a single slice.
And one person has to eat that
And then,
orange and not share with
Would you
anyone.
say that was a scoop and a half or 2 scoops of...
I'd say it was two
No,
very
thank
liberal scoops.
2 liberal scoops. So, none of those, like, Ann Coulter scoops.
Yeah, 2 liberal scoops, so it's pushing for healthcare. And...
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
I have kind of good feelings about this one.
I think this one actually is going to be the
I think
first...
people who have listened to the first episode will know this is the least bizarre thing we've ever made.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't use grapefruit juice for this, which should help. All right, so we're selecting our
here goes.
options.
Okay.
I
So,
think we're all
here we
pretty.
go.
We're all feeling
One.
pretty good right now. I think.
Yeah,
Press
this
the
is-
start
2,
button.
And
3, go!
Oh, it's not going well. Oh.
come on, you got this. I believe you.
That's it?
We killed the Blendtec blender. I didn't think that was possible.
You can do it, Smoothie. You can do it, Blender.
Yes!
Go, Lassie. Do it.
Okay, that's it.
There we go. Oh, that skin is not blending.
I know, the
That
skin
skin
is
is
not
not blending.
This is blending pretty well, actually. Oh my god.
Oh man, look at the glasses!
I'm really struggling with this one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Smoothie.
I love looking over to the to the recording program we're using, and just when the blender's actually on, just the peaking bars.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Alright.
So what is that? Well, smell test first. Let's get this passed around here.
What can I put this here?
You can just dump it on there.
Oh, that is overwhelmingly orange.
What's it?
It's orange with the side of something I can't understand.
So I should've-
That smells really
I should have
orangey.
eaten like 2 segments.
Yeah, you probably should have eaten more of the orange.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna dole this out here. We'll
Okay,
see
so
what
I want to just note that we're using different cups today
What do you
I
think?
took a picture.
because
They're
we
beautiful.
destroyed the other cups.
Also, because we didn't destroy.
How much did you pour?
We just-
Are we gonna have any left?
Well, I don't know. I may have gone overboard.
You're really
Yeah,
bad at
yeah.
this.
We're gonna have to be.
Well,
That's
Ian can
all.
pour some of his into the other cups.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're supposed to like.
Josh is clearly showing his favoritism here.
Yeah, just gave me a whole cup of this shit. He knows I don't like pineapple, so this is my punishment for being his friend, apparently.
Oh, well, I very.
He gave
underestimated
everyone
him.
else, like, wine tasting, like, bits of
I'll take this
smoothie,
one.
and I got an alcoholic cup.
Would everyone like their shot of smoothie?
You should do
Yeah.
actual chocolate.
It
So-
smells fine. It doesn't smell that bad. It's a bit like
I'm probably
it's
not
a
gonna
bit
drink all of
it's a bit
it.
farty smelling.
Yeah, yeah. It's really thick. It's orange with something else on the
I'm
back
gonna take a
end.
picture before I
Yeah, take a picture of that.
dip in. You guys can go if you
Oh,
want.
that's
Okay.
yeah.
Mm. Pretty good.
That is definitely a smoothie.
Refreshing.
Yeah, this
nice.
is the smoothiest smoothie.
Like
we've
if you went, like if someone handed me this and was like, "Oh, I just bought the smoothie from somewhere," I'd be like,
I don't think any of us know what to
Wow.
do with ourselves
Possibly.
with this tasting
Yeah.
good.
It's the
I never
okay.
expected this to happen.
It looked like a smoothie.
"Yeah."
It looks and tastes like a smoothie.
For
The-
me, it's the yogurt taste
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
back that I don't like. But that's just because I don't like yogurt. But other than that, I would actually drink this.
The peach skin. No, I'm doing it again now.
Plum.
The plum skin didn't entirely blend, so there's little specks of it. It's very visually appealing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
looks
it's
really good.
It's still small enough. Unlike in previous episodes. It's small enough that it's not like you don't really notice it when you're drinking it as much.
It's just a little pulpy,
Just a
but
little-
it's not
like
overwhelmingly
the amount of pulp you would get in an orange juice, or less than that even maybe.
Yeah.
Like it just tastes sort of like a normal.
So
amount.
this was plum, this was orange, and this was pineapple. Do you think all those flavors are well represented in this
I don't
drink?
taste any pineapple.
I think there's a little bit of tanginess from the pineapple, but I think the pineapple has a lot of similar flavors to the orange, so some of that might.
I think us
have a
knowing that the
crossover.
orange would... I mean, we knew orange was the most overpowering flavor of the three. We probably should have used more plum and more pineapple in it.
Or like less
Yeah.
orange.
I think
Maybe
also
you should
I
have
feel like
eaten
maybe
half of the orange.
I feel like maybe I don't know if it was because we had to blend it twice because of our incident, but it also feels like it's maybe a bit like the frozen yogurt's a bit melted, so it's more just like there's just yogurt in here rather than frozen yogurt. It doesn't quite have like the thickness that I would want from a perfect smoothie.
Yeah, no, it's true.
But like, yeah, it's totally like if you told me that you went to a smoothie shop like 20 minutes ago and bought this and were like, here, have this, I'd be like, yeah, this is like a partially melted smoothie, but it
To
still
be
tastes
fair,
good.
This smells like garbage. I don't like the smell at all.
It doesn't bother
Like
me
it smells
that
like
much.
orange that
It
is
does-
in your
In
garbage.
fairness to Ian, it does literally smell like garbage.
Yeah,
like if you stuck your head in like a
But,
garbage
see, I
can
don't
outside of a
mind that.
restaurant, it would smell like this.
yeah,
Is
because
that-
like, no, it's a garbage
If it was a
can.
restaurant that only served oranges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
If
a
it was,
garbage
like, the
can with a
garnished
bunch of
garbage.
oranges on
This
top.
probably does smell
Yeah.
like the garbage can outside of an Orange Julius.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Nailed it. Garbage
that-
can outside of Orange Julius.
But
Actually,
the garbage can outside an Orange Julius smells wonderful.
Speaking of Orange Julius, we were going to talk about the name for because it actually happened outside of an Orange
that's
Julius.
that's
Smoothie
that's the
Criminals.
genesis of our podcast. Was none of us actually went to none of us actually went there and got a smoothie, but we had an idea for the world's best smoothie shop, where you could slam a nanner for an extra $1.
Slam that nanner.
Think like you're in line. I was in line. That came from I was in line waiting for a juice actually, and I didn't end up getting it because there were a bunch of like 14-year-old, like probably 100 14-year-old boys in front of me. I'm gonna say there were at least 1,000 14-year-old.
There was
so I was
like a
standing
million.
behind 12,500 14-year-old boys.
An entire country.
And they were talking about typical 14-year-old boy things, you know, math, physics,
sorry,
the
did you say
world at large.
12,500.
Yeah. I don't know what was happening. Some sort of 14-year-old boy convention. It's not important. So I decided against it. But there's just a big bowl of bananas, and I just thought I would love to just eat one of those bananas while I was waiting. Perhaps they should offer an option where you just slam back a banana.
For the
like
inline
like
banana.
literally like cram it down your throat.
Yeah, you
Why
can't
not-
chew. Just,
Why not just have
like you sit back and you tilt your head back and you open your mouth and they just sort of cram a banana down your throat for an extra $1.
And I think we talked about maybe
Why not just have the banana be free and everywhere?
we could just
Kind of like the Five Guys thing.
because
Like
this is
peanuts, where they
capitalism.
kind of like
Filed everywhere?
smiles are free type thing.
No, but you know how like Five Guys has like peanuts just
Yeah,
fucking
there.
all over the store? Yeah, just have that, but with like.
Well, that's because they charge you an
crates of
obscene amount for their
bananas.
burgers.
true.
So they
For
had to
sure,
give
so
you
we could
something
just
else.
charge an obscene amount for the fucking smoothie.
And also, didn't you talk about maybe the store's nana is there, so the nana's gonna slam a nana? so someone's grandma will come out and slam
Yeah,
a
there
nana
could be
down
a
your throat?
bit of that double wordplay type thing. But yeah, like you said, it could just be a free option. I see you're getting the mango juice today. Would you also like to slam a banana, sir? But then how did the Smoothie Criminal... That was just Jeff's stupid joke, I think.
That was just me.
That's just Jeff being stupid.
I think that was just like my counter to your restaurant was going to be
Smoothie Criminals.
the Smoothie Criminals.
What I'm holding in my hands now, after Jeff rolled a 2, is a bag of frozen peas.
So we better enjoy this one now, because we're not going to enjoy the next one.
Yeah, maybe stop drinking your current good tasting smoothie so quickly.
Do you want me to clean the glasses before we do this?
Yeah, I can't drink all of this because I took Ian the
Just
incredibly
give
full
me a
glass.
little
So, the next smoothie, according to the Dice Gods,
That's a bag of peas.
everyone knows what a bag of peas sounds like.
Oh, do they?
Well,
Oh, that's a lot of peas.
Yikesies!
Wait.
oh no!
That's so many peas. That's way too many peas.
There's like 200 peas in that blender right now.
Oh no!
Well, okay.
Oh, that's a bad thing.
So we should save the good smoothie for later to cleanse our mouths.
Okay, so the Dice Gods have chosen peas, banana, and apple.
Oh, yes.
Luckily,
Can I just say,
actually, I think the saving grace there is the banana because the bananas are very overpowering.
bananas overpower everything.
These are mini bananas. I don't know what they're called, like legally, but they're little tiny.
Do you know what they're called illegally?
Snall nanners.
Would you like to slam a tiny
What do
nana?
they smell like though? Like are they super?
No, they just taste like normal bananas.
Are they more like
But we
plantain
made
or-
a smoothie the other day, just with some friends, some non-work smoothies, and we put Do we put a single tiny banana or 2 tiny
We
bananas?
put 2 tiny bananas.
Two
in.
tiny bananas
and like a good amount of mango and a good amount of pineapple.
Like a full-size mango and like 2 large slices of pineapple, and all you could taste was the banana. So I'm hoping. No, this is a 2 banana. With that many peas, we're putting 2 bananas in there. I want to taste the banana more.
The good news is, based on the amount of peas I put in, there's going to be a ton of this drink. No one's going to want.
Yeah.
I will say though, I do really like peas.
And then
But even when I'm eating like rice or something, I put peas in the rice. The peas super overpower everything else in that dish.
I think the most underrated soup, split pea soup. I love split
Is
pea
it underrated?
Soup. Is it properly rated?
I think so. People love pea soup. What are you talking about?
Do they?
Yeah. It's like at every restaurant all the time.
I guess so.
what's the split pea soup versus non-split pea soup? Which do you think has a
So
better
like split
upbringing?
pea soup versus every other soup?
But I don't know the difference. What's the difference between split pea soup and normal pea soup? And then Jeff almost stabbed.
A knife
in the
just came
face.
within an inch of my eye, but it's not a big deal. It's okay.
No, we're talking about soup. We got more important stuff on our minds, bro.
What was the question? So you're asking what the difference between split pea soup and literally every other soup is?
Wait,
I would say,
first I have
no,
to
the
say
difference
that
between split pea soup
you're
and
cutting the
pea
apple
soup.
in midair, and we have a cutting board. I
Yeah.
just wanted to like
Well,
point that
the
out.
cutting board is full of stuff right
But
now.
I'm just saying, I like that you're cutting the apple in midair, but
It's not midair. Like
You're cutting
Midair,
it
he's
midair.
doing-
I'm holding it. It's not.
Yeah, but that's still you're like doing
He's-
it in the middle of the air.
He's
instead
doing
of on the
midair
table.
juggling combos with that apple. Some
Yeah.
Devil May Cry
You
shit.
can cut apples that way. There's nothing
But it's
wrong.
just funny that you have a cutting board here.
We're now
I know.
putting some apple in there as well. We've got. I'm sure someone's gonna take a picture of this and throw this on the Twitter account right now. This is a disastrous amount of peas here. Just a disastrous amount of peas. I think that's.
I'm not gonna lie, I lost control of my wrist a little bit when pouring them in. The other thing I was gonna talk about, we saw box rolls the other day for the 4 of us, and
Oh fuck yeah, it was all 4 of us.
Ian's
Yeah.
lovely girlfriend Cindy, and
Forgot about that.
I was just thinking about it. We were talking on Steam yesterday.
And like every day this week about how
Well, I don't think either of us loved the movie. I don't think
that's
either
like
of us hated it.
our weekly conversation right now.
It's just about box
like
rolls?
just like
Oh,
it.
but I was thinking, like, who currently, if you're looking at like the animated studio power rankings right now,
there's nothing.
who's got the pole position? Because everyone's kind of struggling like a
There's
lot.
nothing.
Even Pixar has.
Well, Pixar hasn't made a good movie since Up, I don't think, right?
Well, what's been since Up? There's-
Brave. There was.
I would say Brave was good. It wasn't great.
Brave was okay.
The problem with Brave is they
Marketed it completely
so
wrong.
Bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
And she
It
wasn't that
seemed-
brave.
But that's the thing. It seemed like it was going to be some kind of like
I think that's
quest
good.
and crazy thing, and no, it just turned out to be like her mom turned into a.
But anyway, there's Brave,
Spoilers.
and then
And
Monsters University.
Cars 2 was awful, and Monsters
Oh.
University
Oh,
was a
God.
travesty. I hated that movie. Mind you, the end theme song is the greatest song
Yeah,
in the
there's,
history of
there's a
movies.
song that plays very briefly during the movie, and then over the end credits. That song's really good.
But because Pixar is struggling right now, you probably at one point would have said DreamWorks was number 1, right?
I really like How to Train Your Dragon.
I thought
You know-
How to Train Your Dragon was really charming.
Sorry, I had
Yeah.
to say that Ian just like chugged half of the rest of my leftover smoothie. And it was
Which
really
I'm being
funny.
charmed by it,
We're
even though
trying-
it smells like garbage.
We're trying to be a bit, we're trying to be a bit more tidy this time.
Even though it smells like garbage and features his least favorite fruit.
Yeah. Anyway,
But, yeah.
like, How to Train Your Dragon 2, I was really disappointed by the movie.
I found that they tried way too hard.
Yeah.
And I feel like I shouldn't spoil it since it literally just came out. But like
Don't spoil
Yeah.
it. It's on DVD yet.
it
But
was terrible.
But
for me.
I would have.
Just spoil it, goddammit.
No.
I
won't.
loved Paranorman. I thought it was the best
Yeah,
animated
Paranorman
movie
was
that
great.
year. I thought it was one of the better movies that year.
I like that it was.
And like,
I like that it wasn't afraid to be really dark and
Yeah.
really messed up at points.
I literally didn't see it because I don't like the name Norman.
but I just thought, and I was looking. Fair enough. I mean, it's a horrible name. It's the name of like I don't know who's named Norman. Like,
Norman Bates.
yeah, and he's a murderer.
Is Norm Macdonald's name literally Norm, or is it longer, like shorter for something?
It's probably long. It's probably short for something else.
Well, I think
knowing him.
I think we all love Norman.
Normal.
No,
Sure.
but I'm just wondering, like, is his name Norm?
Like
did
Norbert?
they literally name
Could be
him
Norbert
Norm?
McDonald.
Yeah.
But Paranormal was great, and I just thought like if this was, and I was looking forward to Box Trolls just so I like what they do, and I mean I think we can all agree it looked amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it
They
is. They're,
yeah.
For
like,
those
his
that
name is Norman.
for
It's
tho-
Norman Jean.
For those that don't know, Leica does like stop motion animation, and it's incredible looking.
And that credit sequence was so like.
The credit sequence is so much better than the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
But I thought if that was going to be a good movie, and I think it wasn't. I mean, it it looked amazing, but like just on a story level, I thought it was not a very well written movie. I thought like
Story was pretty weak.
the story was weak. I don't think it was that well thought out of a story concept. But
I feel like they have a problem with filling their movies.
oh, totally.
Like there's a chunk in Paranorman where like it's a great movie, but there's a chunk in it where you're watching it like when something gonna happen.
No, for sure.
Like it's just you're watching it and you're like
Major pacing issues, but I thought like if that were
yeah.
kind of up to snuff of what like Coraline and Paranormal was, I would have said they're the best studio making animated
and I
movies
feel
in the
like
world.
Coraline really doesn't even fit in either because like it was a Neil Gaiman book that Henry Selick had the rights to like way before like anyone else even like thought about it. Like while Neil Gaiman was writing it, Henry Selick was like, I want the rights to that book. And then he finished it, and then Henry Selick wrote the screenplay, I'm pretty sure. So
Well, if you're working off of Neil Gaiman source
you
material,
have like a full story, lots of emotion, lots of stuff to go from.
you're way
so,
ahead. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no, for sure.
So I just don't know. And like Inside Out looks really good. So that might be a return to form for Pixar. But like, is anyone making? and Big Hero 6 actually looks really, really charming.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be good. But
I feel like November's gonna be good for things. I think the Book of Life comes out this month.
in general,
Yes.
this
So
month and
that'll
next
be pretty
month,
interesting.
great looking for
It's gonna at
movies
least
in
look
general.
cool.
Gone Girl just came out. That looks amazing.
Does Birdman come out?
Birdman is the movie I'm most excited for.
We should have a Birdman viewing party.
Oh god.
Let's have a Birdman edition of
We're gonna
Smoothie
have my friend
Criminals.
Jesse on that one, and
Yeah.
I love Michael Keaton. I love that director who made Babel and Beautiful and Amoris Paris. That guy's amazing. It's about a guy it's about an aging actor who used to play a superhero in a movie, and it's starring Michael Keaton. It looks unbelievable. So, but anyways, that's enough of this. Let's make this peak disaster nonsense. Okay, here we go. Ready,
All right.
everyone? Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we
Come
go.
on.
do it up.
All right, everyone strapped in.
Go for it.
I'm in.
Oh, that's not good. It's compressing. It looks like some sort of dip.
Guys, I love this one because of the color.
Do we all,
It's
do
so
we all agree
nice
this needs another
looking.
20 seconds?
This is pea soup.
There's one point where there was just a green kind of sea building around, and in the middle was just this one little apple, and it looked like the apple was just struggling for its life to not get sucked into this nightmare, and then finally it succumbed to
It was like the movie The Perfect Storm.
we have created a substance that's going to eat a village.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a-
It just smells like dirt mostly. Which I was expecting worse than that.
Oh boy, that's
smells
boy
like
howdy.
It smells like when you take a handful of peas to put them in something, or when you like open a can of like that.
It smells like out front of a barn.
I think the problem is it's too much of a mix of like there's a strong scent of pea, but then you're also getting like a little bit of like the other. Oh
But in
A
fairness,
lot of water.
squeeze. Peas smell good.
yeah, but well,
Oh, that's so thick.
Oh no!
Okay.
That is
Jeff, could you get some spoons, dear?
that is.
I'm gonna go.
Oh
with spoons.
god! Look at it drop into the cup.
I'm gonna pour a little out.
Look at it
Yeah,
drop
I
into
don't
the
think,
cup.
It looks more
Oh,
like a
that's kinda
sorbet
more.
than a. It looks like we've made some green mousse.
Yeah, this
dessert.
is dip. We were drinking dip.
This does kind of look like something that if they look. I know in the
You should be
context
pouring all your talk since it's gonna take a while.
Yes.
in the context of Jeff's basement, this looks horrifying. But if they serve this to you at a really fancy restaurant, you would assume that.
No, this is the kind of thing at a really fancy restaurant they'd give you like a very small dish, and then they'd pour this in a fancy
Oh,
pattern on the plate.
That smells somehow worse than the other one. The other one smelled like garbage, and this smells worse.
Would you like to slam a nanner to make it better?
Yeah, can we slam a nanner
We don't
after
slam a
this?
nanner.
No, they're not
Okay, have
right.
you guys tasted it yet? Or are we
No,
We're-
let's wait.
we're
Let's wait
all-
forever.
because this is pouring.
Oh, Jeff,
like molasses
Jeff, what are you
here.
doing?
Well, keep in mind we have to drink this whole thing, right? So
We don't have to do anything. We have free will.
no, we do. We have to drink this whole thing.
All right, let's do
No,
it.
we don't. I did not sign up for that.
Oh, it's taking me 5 minutes to drink this.
Okay.
I can't even get it to my mouth.
That's hard to
It's taking
explain.
like 3 minutes.
Wow! It literally just tastes like someone nasty. It's like that's all it tastes like.
You can taste some other. It's sweeter. There's sweetness from
No.
the apple, I guess.
It literally just tastes like someone mashed peas.
Okay, when it gets to your tongue, there's an explosion of sweetness, and you're about to think, dude, this might not be too bad. And then
it
you just
tastes like
taste
dirt.
peas.
Yeah, it just...
You just taste vegetables and peas and dirt.
I've never had to chew so much before to get a beverage down my throat.
Oh my
Do you know
God.
what?
Are you okay, Jen?
This is the worst.
You know what? If I had to pick one drink to summarize Thunder Bay, I think it would be this one.
This is the Thunder Bay smoothie.
It kind of tastes like, nature and kind of like farmland.
That's the name for this smoothie. I think.
have
It's the
to-
Thunder Bay smoothie.
There's like stuff on my tongue, and I think it might be the peel of the apple.
Whoa, what was that?
You crunched something? Was it a seed?
Yeah, something. I heard it from across the couch. He just crunched something from this drink. Something crunched
Was
in
there
his mouth.
still like one frozen pea
Probably.
there?
I was probably iced from one of the
And why
frozen
were
peas.
you chewing while you're drinking this?
Because you have to.
No, you don't. I didn't. I did not.
In fact, actually, I think actually you can taste a lot of the different things in this, which I don't think is a good thing.
Yeah, I think that's worse.
But I can taste both apple and banana in this, which I'd rather it almost just tasted like
Peas.
Just peas.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Wow.
So
But it's not undrinkable.
I'd take a picture of the way it's coating the side of the
Yeah.
glass because like that's an
I feel
experience.
like
all on
if
its own.
anything, it's sort of like baby food. Like it's like
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. You nailed it. This
Yeah.
is baby food. We're drinking baby food.
Yeah, like some rich person would definitely feed this.
We're drinking a Gerber Babby's gonna love this drink down its gullet.
I could actually somehow see.
I'd like to propose a name for this one.
Yeah.
Depression.
It's not that bad.
I just had a swig of it where it wasn't particularly bad, but I was just sad for some reason. I don't know why. There's some weird taste in my mouth that I've never tasted before, and I didn't really like it. And I don't know.
So the more I drink, the longer it's taking to get to my mouth. And that moment of anticipation is not doing the drink well.
Yeah,
Like, I have to wait for it to get in my mouth. I'm like, oh no.
I feel like the
This
first
is going to be good.
the first sip was the best because there was that moment of this might taste good, but every other sip is the slow like drip of dread.
It gets at least 20% worse with each sip.
Yeah.
It was okay at first. It was okay. But once that flavor, whatever that mix of flavors that should never go together, kind of sits in your mouth a little bit,
Who wants another round?
you're pouring yourself more?
We have to drink this whole thing.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. There's
No.
only one cup left. There's only a little bit
I
left.
did not
Who wants
sign up
it?
for this. I'm good.
I feel like you've invented this rule that no one agreed
We
upon.
talked about this before.
No, I'm good. I'm
what
good.
what purpose does it serve to drink more
We're
of
suffering.
No,
I feel like someone needs to have a baby real quick because the baby. I think babies would love the
Yeah,
shit
no.
out of this.
this? Babies would have a problem with
Babies
this.
are stupid.
Like I say, once that weird mix of flavors coats your mouth, it's over. This is not good at all. We didn't grade the last one. I mean, I guess we didn't grade it because we all just kind of liked it. That was like a pretty solid
that was
drink,
like an
right?
8.
An 8 out of 10 for the last smoothie.
Yeah.
I'd give it an 8.
The last one, okay, I
Like if
the
you-
last one I feel like has raised my sort of raised my expectations for what we can do. Like I wouldn't necessarily say that's an 8, but it's changed my whole scale.
If all
'Cause
you
suddenly-
cowards ain't gonna drink this, I'm gonna drink the rest of it.
He's gonna
oh
chug the
my
bread.
God.
You all cowards.
That's gonna be more than a glass.
Ian, I really think you're making a big mistake.
You're all cowards.
You
Ian,
need to text us if you get sick later.
Ian has
From peas. It's just
Wait, no,
peas.
These are like
he's gonna be really healthy. He's gonna have, although you will certainly have a green poop. You will certainly have a gloriously green, like
No,
this.
wait.
The color here, as you'll see on Twitter, is
I'm literally like shaking now.
This looks
I
like
took a big mouthful and it's just like.
I bet you, I guarantee you, Ryan Seacrest drinks 2 liters of this a day.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
perfect, beautiful creature, Ryan
When it's
Seacrest.
out-
we're gonna see Ian tomorrow. He's gonna be so handsome. We're gonna not like, what's going. Your skin, Ian. What is?
You're
You look.
glowing.
You're gorgeous.
We've created like some sort of magical.
tonic.
Either that or we just created some sort of Soylent drink. We're actually just drinking each other right now.
You look really happy.
Oh.
Like on my beard now.
I
Oh.
When it sits on Ian's beard, it looks like something. It looks like something out of a horror movie. Like it looks like something out of like Trolls 2 that you
Yeah.
drink. Like it's like how could they make a liquid that?
Okay. Here's a question for you guys. Do you think this drink would be better as a hot drink?
Probably.
I feel like somehow,
It probably works
as
really good
weird
as
as that
a
would
soup.
be, it would be like a weird.
That
sort
would
of
be
thing.
soup. Then you're making soup.
But I think
as a
cold
drink.
soup.
But I think
It would
do
be
better
something. It would be
soup.
something sort of like
Yeah.
But
the
like, I mean,
Canadian, the
you
Thunder
drink-
Bay
people
version
drink
of Bovril,
soups, though,
right?
Like there
What's
are types
that?
of soups that you make and then you blend them and then you literally the whole point of them is so that you can just sit with like a big mug and just.
Definitely, but
So-
you also like you wouldn't drink a cup of cold like vegetable soup.
No, but that's what
Well,
I
you
mean.
might,
So I'm
but-
just saying, like, yeah, you could totally make this. This would
Yeah.
probably.
I think this would be
better.
good drizzled over like something like a.
I feel like it actually just
Like a
is
salad or
it is-
something?
It just is a
Yeah.
soup.
It's just too. It's too savory. It's too vegetable-y. It
Yeah.
Too
needs some
thick.
kind
It's too
of
everything.
like it needs some kind of
No, and I agree. I think if someone
Cut.
served this to you as a soup,
yeah.
then you'd be a lot more forgiving of it, and you'd maybe even.
Well,
like
I think if it was hot or warm, it would taste better anyway. I feel like there's just something about peas.
Cold or
The bottom is a lot more
right?
grimy.
That's because it's all
I
the
could
sediment.
imagine that's
Yeah.
probably the case. Yeah,
That's just your.
I'm almost down this, by the way.
Yeah, he's just
he
going.
has added 10 years to his life here, folks. I guess it makes sense considering this is like I think in honor of Ian there, I think this should be called the Thunder Bay smoothie.
This is
Yeah.
the Thunder Bay
Thunder
smoothie.
Bay. So what was the last one?
I don't know. Like the last
the last one was a real smoothie, so we don't know how to name it.
The last
Okay.
one, the
Well,
last
we'll
one,
come
like
back.
if you ordered that at a smoothie bar and they gave it to you, you'd be totally fine with
That
it.
one you can literally probably already order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was just what
So that was like
orange pineapple.
that was like a 7.5,
Plum.
8 out of 10. I think.
I
we
don't
all
think
agree.
plums are a common smoothie ingredient though, at least at like a
Yeah,
smoothie
that's
shop. So there's that. There's like the plumminess. Oh, look at he's tapping the bottom of his glass to get the last bit out of it. He's definitely a hero.
He drank like a full glass before any of us drank probably a quarter of a glass.
Yeah,
which is,
I took a sip and I'm done.
which is both kind of rad
Yeah.
and worrisome.
I would call myself a hero. That's the word I would use.
Oh,
Is it
I already.
because
You
you're
don't
from
even
Thunder
have to
Bay?
yeah,
Is
because
that why
we
you're
already
able to
call
drink
you.
this?
You are a hero.
I am a hero.
I'm gonna put some hero music in right now. Can we just have like a moment, like just a 10 seconds right here?
I'm the Avengers.
Just 10 seconds of just silence from us, just for the hero music. Thank you, Ian.
I'm having
I'm gonna
fun
clap
just, like,
too.
totally coating my glass.
So the last one here, guys. So the last smoothie that we're going to be making today is going to be berries, peach, and an Asian plum.
Ooh.
It's an Asian pear.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we don't know the difference between plums and pears. I
Yeah,
think that's
we
one
need-
thing that's
actually-
well established on
I
this
actually
show.
know a lot about these.
They're very
Can,
delicious.
can you, as you prepare it, can you then give us a rundown of...
Well, not like that much. Not
Well-
off the top. Well, just that apparently people eat them just like apples. They're
I
something called
can't.
apple
The skin is
pears.
way too thick for me. To
Yeah,
do
you
that.
have to peel them,
Yeah.
which is like a lot of people used to buy them at my grocery store that I used to work at. And yeah, so I used to ask a lot of questions because you just see fruit that you've never seen before, and people will buy them every day.
So yeah, so I asked my girlfriend like what the actual name of this fruit was for scientific purposes, and she told me, and it's some Chinese word I don't remember. So I'm just gonna call it an Asian pear.
Yeah.
What would you rate this smoothie?
Zero.
A
Fucking
zero.
nothing. It's a disaster.
zero out of
Nothing.
10.
It's
This
like
is not a smoothie. It's a soup.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, then
yeah.
as a soup, what would you rate as a soup?
As a soup, a 2.
Okay. What about you, Josh?
I think it's bad. I don't know, like a 3 out of 10.
Why 3 points? What did you enjoy about it?
I mean,
nothing.
I did drink it. Like
Yeah, well, I drank a lot of it.
like a 3 is very low. Let's be real here. Like
Yeah, let's get real.
I consumed some of it. It didn't make me vomit.
But Jeff gave it a 0.
I think that's extreme. Do you think 0 is extreme?
But as a soup, he
No.
gave it a 2. So
It was a bad smoothie. It was probably a good something else. We don't know what that is, but it was probably a good something else. But yeah, it was a bad smoothie.
Ryan Seacrest is shaking his head at us right now.
you're right.
Ryan
Yeah.
Seacrest is
He's
like-
listening live on air at the moment. Oh, those bastards!
There's just green pea drink drizzled down the front of his shirt.
That's why it's on radio and they don't show any video of it because he's constantly covered in whatever we just drank. Just all over his face and.
If you were drinking that out of a 2-liter jug, there'd be no way to drink that without getting it all over your shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try to get the ratios right this time. So
Okay,
I'm gonna put the berries in first because they are frozen berries, so I want them to be blended correctly.
But they're the freshest frozen berries we could find.
Yeah. Well, that's a big deal.
that weren't like.
So what do we got so far? Blackberries, raspberries.
Yeah, it's a whole mix.
Strawberries
It's a
in
whole
there.
mix. Blueberries, strawberries.
You hate strawberries, right?
I do, but I will eat them in step.
Okay.
I hate them on their own.
And if there's one thing we learned about smoothies, something will overpower them. Don't worry.
Yeah, and they're very good.
Whether they be
flavors,
peas or grapefruit juice
Or a single tiny banana overpowering larger fruit. All right. How many pear slices should we put in?
I didn't peel them because
No, that's good.
ain't nobody got.
We've
to
learned
it.
that Ian is very against the idea of peeling things.
Yeah.
So 2 of these chunks, you think? 3? All right, we
2.
did 3.
That's 2. I just got
Oh,
one.
I see. And what was the
Figured
third
maybe
ingredient?
it'll make it blend better.
Peach?
Should I cut the other one?
We need to plop a peach in that bad boy. I guess we should.
So we made a smoothie
stem
off
a
air
peach.
one time that we did not pit.
Yeah, we made that had a peach in it too, right?
Yeah, and it was just it was mostly peach pit.
It didn't taste
and
bad.
It was a nightmare.
That was the genesis moment for the show. That was
Yeah.
not recorded, but we decided
Was that when I was in New York?
Yeah.
we decided to just make a smoothie.
Sure, the Smoothie Criminals, that was for like a smoothie bar or something. That wasn't for the show.
Yeah, the name just came from like a joke,
Yeah.
but the actual enjoyment of smoothies.
I was just ripping apart this
He's
peach
trying-
and
Josh
failing.
Josh just successfully ripped a peach in half with his hands.
It's not hot.
I think these are going to turn more from smoothies into milkshakes.
Yeah.
as the-
Well, hey,
as
that
the
wouldn't
day
be bad.
progresses.
Well, there's a lot of
I
ice
think we deserve it after that last smoothie.
in this one here.
We deserve a lot more than that. And you
So,
specifically.
Okay, so pre-blending predictions here.
Delicious. I
Delicious?
think it'll look delicious. I think it'll taste delicious.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be okay.
There's, it's
Okay.
got. It's
throw it on.
All right.
It's, no, enough said here.
But
So
I
we're
guess
gonna
we're
hit
see.
the-
Stranger things have happened.
Here we go, guys.
Yum yum.
not a good.
Really
Not a great start.
Oh,
No, that's a good start. It's a deep red of like.
No, I mean it's not doing anything.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
No. You're just revving and not.
oh, there we go.
That was it.
Come to Papa.
That looks delicious.
It does look delicious.
that looks amazing. Yes. Oh my god. I think we got it.
Do you think we need another quick blend there, or do you think it's good?
Oh, that looks really liquidy.
It splashed up on the
It looks
side.
beautiful.
Oh, that looks like a horror movie.
I took the top off and it just looked like guts were on it.
It's smoked.
It
It's
actually
Halloween.
smells good. It looks good.
Woo.
This might be one of the better ones we've made here, guys.
Oh, that smells amazing.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That
yummy.
smells amazing.
I feel like this is our reward for the peas.
Jeff is so excited. Like,
We
if this
deserve
tastes
this.
bad, Jeff is gonna be crushed. Like,
We've gone to the other side of the mountain. Oh my gosh.
pouring this here.
You want to sniff this blender?
Oh, do I?
Oh, Tanisha is
Oh,
not sold.
Tanisha's
see.
not impressed.
We'll see.
She's the most cynical of the bunch, though, I think, too.
Yeah, because I know that things can smell amazing and taste bad, and the opposite.
Yeah, but,
They
so,
smell really
but in
bad,
fairness, so
taste
far
really
everything
good.
smelled
It's
bad
very
and tasted
clumpy.
bad, so...
No, the first one smelled
It's
weird,
very
but it tasted
clumpy.
really good.
No, but I think that's just because of the ice and the.
Yeah.
This is how a smoothie is supposed to be not liquid. It's supposed
I know.
To be smooth.
Yeah, as opposed to last episode
Something
where
in
everything
between.
was liquid.
A smoothie is the perfect marriage of a liquid and a solid. There you
not
are.
what
Thank you.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, I think we might have.
Cheers.
I think
Hey,
this-
hey, Jeff,
This might be a good end to the episode here
Jeff,
because
to-
this.
This is a really good color.
Ian, to a life well lived.
Yes.
To a life well lived, Ian. Great work, sir.
Wait, hold on.
Thank
hold
you.
on, hands.
Thank you, dear.
Tanisha, life well lived.
A life will live.
Everyone's,
cakes.
my-
everyone's been doing a great job here.
That is delicious.
That's so good.
That is the.
So
It's good.
Okay, recommendation. Would you recommend this to someone else? Would you say this is of all the smoothies we've done on this episode? Which of the three would you recommend?
Well,
someone?
to be fair, I would recommend the pea one, just as like a life experience that you have to go through.
yeah,
The reason I would recommend this one is I think of all the smoothies we've made so far, all the ingredients actually work together in this one.
mm-hmm.
You can actually taste the berries and the pear and the peach in this one. I think the first one was good, but it was just very overpowered by the orange. But
And smelled like garbage. I want to keep reiterating this, that it smelled like actual garbage.
if you had that first one in your house,
It didn't
people
smell
would think
bad
that.
to me.
Tanisha, it smelled like actual garbage.
It smelled like
Smell like
orange.
oranges.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, if your garbage is full of oranges.
No,
yeah,
I
but
explained this. It
Is your
smelled like garbage that had a lot of oranges in it, but it
No,
still smelled like garbage.
Yeah, but
that
garbage is
garbage
the-
would literally
If
just
you put
smell
lots
like
of
orange.
if you put lots of oranges in your garbage, it wouldn't smell like garbage anymore.
It would just smell like orange.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong. This is
You're all wrong.
These work really well together. Like you get a mouthful, you get a little mouthful of peach, and then you get a little mouthful of the pear, and it actually works. It's not like a bad thing.
A name for this one then.
Good name for this one. What's something we like?
Berries.
Well, it should be relevant to what we're drinking too.
Like the horror movie Slud Show, because it does look like actual guts.
The berry manilow. I don't know. Is there a better berry?
I believe that
Is there a berry we prefer?
I think that works because with the
Barry
Smoothie Criminals,
Allen.
Barry Manilow, there's a bit of a connection there. I feel like we're sort of a bit musical.
I don't like Barry Allen. I'm a Hamilton Tigers fan. I'm thinking of Damon Allen.
And yeah.
You dumbass.
Barry Allen. No one likes Barry Allen.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
No, people love Barry Allen. What are you talking about?
He's what?
That's the problem.
He's the third best Flash.
To be fair, there's like 3
Four.
Flash. Yeah.
Well, I mean, clearly Bart's obviously the worst.
Bart is definitely... Well,
No question.
Okay,
No
wait,
question.
Okay, wait. Old Bart. Bart as the Flash is bad. Bart, when he was Impulse?
Yeah,
he
Impulse was rad.
Spectacular.
Sure.
But then they were like, no, he needs to get old and get crazy.
Who is the best?
Jay.
Yeah. Well,
Jay.
Wally's pretty great though too.
Jay.
Jay.
Tanisha has very strong opinions
with his
about
weird
Flash.
helmet.
He's my favorite.
She's okay, you can't see it, but she's making very pronounced body movements
love
over there.
Jay.
What
I love
percentage?
Jay Garrick.
What percentage of you loving Jay Garrick is him wearing the weird like construction helmet with the flash bolts on the side of it?
It's more of like a pimp hat with like wings.
Yeah, a pimp hat with wings.
50%.
Don't you?
His costume, but like his like
I would love to
high waisted like
can we
skinny
make
jeans.
can we make a flash?
Like his like red sweater.
Can we make a flash show for the CW where it's just old man Jay?
Jay?
Like
That'd be the
80-year-old
best.
Flash Jay, just being
And his wife being
these new
super cute.
and maybe just him
Yeah.
like him.
Things are moving too fast these days.
These young Flash whippersnappers don't know what's up.
And all the
I like
other
it.
Flashes are like, yeah, Grandpa, yeah. I know.
And he
Back
sings
in my
it.
day, there weren't an infinite number of Earths.
There is only one, and we liked it that way.
There was yeah.
So he's the best.
And then he'd say something offensive, and we'd all go, "Oh, okay, that's not an okay opinion to have."
Can't say stuff like that.
He'd say
Grandma.
something about World War II, like the Japanese in World War II, and everyone would be like, oh, that's not...
It's 2014, Grandpa.
Yeah. The one Christmas you have your Japanese girlfriend over, he says something about like Pearl Harbor. You're just like, oh, Grandpa, just go fight villains. Is there any villains you can fight? Go fight them, please.
Do we think Wally's underrated though? He's a bad rap. I like Wally.
I like Wally a lot.
Wally West, you're a good man. You got some fans on this podcast. Well, this went really well. Scores?
For this one, I would probably give this like a 9.
Yeah?
8 or 9. 9, I'm gonna go with 9.
Tanisha poured the rest of hers into my glass.
I have an issue with like the texture of berries. Like I don't like little seeds you get from like most berries.
So you have a
So-
personal bias against this man.
Yeah, but it tastes.
feel like-
it tasted fine. I just couldn't get over the texture. Like
It
there's
is a
just
bit
so much
seedy.
stuff on my tongue. But yeah,
There's a bit of like
There is.
like this.
Which
this
I
is the
feel
kind-
like we could if we gave it another go in the blender, it probably would have taken care of it.
I think then it would have melted too much
Yeah,
and
it's
not been
possible.
smoothie. Yeah, it would have been a bit
I
sludgy.
think it's just like like it took me a really long time to start eating raspberries for the same reason.
So out of 10, how would you give this? What would you give this?
Can I give it a 2-part score?
What would you give it?
Two-part
What would you,
score?
Absolutely.
What would you give it?
Our scoring system is
okay.
useless anyway.
What would you give it?
Taste wise, it was like probably like an 8, 7, 8. But like
Texture.
the texture of it was probably like a 4.
And what if it was a soup?
That'd be even worse. Berries?
As a soup, what do
No.
you recommend this as a soup?
Cold soup.
A
Would
raspberry
would this
bisque?
one be good as a hot soup?
As a cold
If this was hot, would you guys enjoy it more or less? Ian?
Ooh, less.
If it was a cold soup,
A hot,
hot
soup.
soup.
a hot soup, I'd probably enjoy it less.
Do people like cold soups? I've
Yeah,
never really had a
Some
cold soup.
soups
Yeah.
are good.
I know they are popular and probably
I found
good.
out about cold soup from The Simpsons.
Did you?
Yeah, that joke.
What's the gazpacho's usually
Yeah.
served cold, right?
I think so.
Well, anyways, we have to get people to work. Jeff, what's your final score?
Good, really good.
Really good. I
Good
think
out
it's
of
really
10.
good.
Good out of 10.
We had 2 drinkable smoothies and 1 disaster day. But
Well,
that's
the
good.
disaster balance
We're
it out.
making progress. We really are. Thank you all for listening. Listening to us drink weird smoothies and make weird smoothies. We'll be back next week to make weird smoothies and drink weird smoothies. For the Smoothie Criminals, for Tanisha, for Jeff, Ali, and I. Ian Walmart, that's your
Hey,
name.
that's me.
Yeah.
And myself,
Name.
Josh Moore. We are the Smoothie Criminals.
Smoothie.
Smoothie.